Hi everyone, this is like a random video that, I don't know, I just kind of needed to vent my feelings. Feeling pretty emotional, so let's just see if I can get through what I wanted to talk about without being super emotional. I have a piece of paper in front of me, by the way, so that I can make sure I mention the things that I need to mention. So in my last video, I talked about the fact that I was going on a course of steroids to try and help kick the pain in the butt because it's been getting worse, and they didn't help. So I have gone on steroids before, and it kind of like, it felt like, they say that it can like blow everything out and help the nerve to, if it's like got pressure on it, whatever, help blow it out and clear it, whatever. It's worked in the past really well, and that's why I asked to go that way. Well, this time it didn't work. Hold on. Okay, pulled myself together. We got like, what, a minute into the video. So they didn't work, and I guess, wow, the emotions. The grieving period has kind of like hit me again. And part of me honestly feels like I am really selfish for having these feelings. Like, I kind of relate it to, in a sense, I honestly feel like I've been given a life sentence. And I feel guilty for saying that, but at the same time, I don't feel like I should feel guilty for saying that. I have, I've had TM for 2 years now. I've never gone into remission. I've never lowered my dose of medications. I've only ever upped them. You know, like, it's only ever got worse, it's never got better. I've only ever had extra symptoms. The medications has been life-changing in not all good ways, you know, like, I am so tired all the time. I used to be like an Energizer bunny, have 4 hours sleep, broken sleep because I had a toddler that didn't sleep, and I would be fine, you know, like, I just did life. I was sweet as much as it was hard, I did it, and it was fine, you know, and it's been such a change, especially at my age. And I feel selfish saying that because, you know, everybody who has TN is valid in feeling that their life has been taken over and changed, and you know, but I just feel like I'm 29. I was 27 when this started, and I feel robbed. Like, I truly do feel robbed. I grieve my life before TN so much, you know. It truly does affect everything I do. And we've been talking about, like, you know, future plans. And that's devastating. I don't know what's going to happen in the future, and that's really, really hard for me. 3 years ago, I would have been keen to do whatever. I would have been happy to do whatever, you know, but I just can't do things the same that I used to do. Hold on. Okay, I'm good. So my point with that is that not only is stress and being tired all things that come with life, major triggers for my TN and flare it up, but I also take these medications that just whack me out, you know, like, I feel I'm fogging up. I feel like I am literally off my head, and I, like, when that wave of feeling like that comes, I literally can't even think straight, you know, like, I almost feel borderline dangerous to myself. And so that's major for me. Like, I was looking at getting a job, like, you know, maybe I should go and get a job, because I worked for a while when I work on the farm, but I worked just doing a retail job when I first got 10, and it was really freeing, but it just became too much and I hated it. And so I hate consumerism, you know, like I just the things that people buy frustrate me. So, and you know, who am I to judge? But yeah, it wasn't for me, so I left there. But I've recently been thinking, like, you know, maybe I should get another job, because it was good for me, you know. But things have changed so much just since that time. I was looking at jobs that were advertised, and like the realization that I can't, you know, there was so many awesome jobs that I know I could do pre-10, but now I can't commit myself to anything that I actually have to think a lot, because like I said, my brain just doesn't work how it used to work. And so, not to mention, I'm just so tired. You know, like how can I commit myself 100% to something that I probably someone else would be a lot better at doing, and I don't want to make mistakes for a company, you know. So that has been hard, especially with everything that's been going on. Like, just that whole realization that, I don't know, it's just a real grieving period for me. Grieving, because I already grieved, and I guess that's just going to be a cycle that I have to go through in my life. But yeah, just knowing that I can't do what I used to do is huge, you know, so life-changing. Hello, Darlene.
Hello.
Go watch your programs. Go watch your programs. Hold on. Okay, I'm good. Sorry for the in and out cuts. Probably a good chance to... He's the only one home at the moment. I would definitely not be filming this video around my older kids, because he doesn't really understand. He's watching TV down there, so he didn't see any tears or anything. Yeah, so just like what I wanted for my future 2 years ago is just not what I want now, and it's honestly just because I really can't see for myself it being achievable, because I just don't have time. Like, I don't know what's going to happen in the future, and it's all well and good being like, be positive, you know, and for the most part I really am. I work really hard to stay positive and, you know, try and bring other people up, and, you know, I've got this, but in reality that's not, like, I can't be like that all the time, you know. That is just, anyone who is sick and gets sick is gonna have these valid feelings, you know. It's all well and good saying that it'll all be okay, but that's just truly not how I feel all the time. And so, you know, just talking about the future and the pain getting worse has been like just a ton of bricks on my shoulders. And I guess the fact that the steroid didn't work was like the domino effect. That was what kicked it off. Like, I had such high hopes that that was going to work, because I just really do not want to step up any medications. I said in a previous video, I just said before, I'm already so blah. I don't want to, you know, I just can't. I can't. There would be no quality of life, and I'm just not ready to do that. And then I live in New Zealand, and so other options aren't just easy to, you know, it's hard, especially with the COVID, it's hard to pursue other options. I'd been offered balloon compression, but that's scary as well, you know. Like, it's already bad. What if it makes it worse? What if it, you know, I know there's a chance that it could work, but what if it doesn't, you know? Like, that's a scary thing to consider, and I I try to stay with the motto, like, while I'm okay, stick with what's happening, because I just feel like I'm so young, and what if I run out of options? There's only so many things that they have for TM, because clearly there actually is no cure. You know, there's no one size fits all. TN treatments are all for other things, you know, epilepsy medications, depression medications, surgeries that weren't, you know, made for that, surgeries that were invented that still may not work, you know, and I have it bilateral. So I'd have to get, if I got a surgery, you know, go down that route, I have to do it twice. So, yeah, just big thinking lately, big grief, which has been major, you know, but this is real. And I do feel guilty for feeling like, because I almost feel terminal, like, you know, I got this life sentence, and I do feel stink for feeling that, because I'm not dying, but I do feel like I am dying. Every day I just feel like I'm losing who I was more and more. I used to be so strong, and I just feel weaker and weaker. I know it's just a phase, because I've been here before. I've been in this grief, feeling down, fogging up. Sorry. I'm being lazy, and I got toilet paper because I couldn't be bothered going and get tissues out. So there's our laugh. And that I'm fogging up. Yeah, I know that it'll pass and that I'll be okay. I get quite strong for a while, and, well, I got strong for a long time. And, you know, I'm all about spreading that awareness. So I focus on that. I try not to think of tomorrow's, I just think of today's, you know. I do everything that I should. Well, that I can, you know. But definitely, the last couple of weeks has been hard. And although maybe some people think that I shouldn't feel these ways, you know, feel like this about things, this is how I feel. And it's real. This is my life. To add, because I do think it's important, a big thing that I truly do struggle with as well is that I don't look sick. I look good, you know. Well, I don't look good, but you know what I mean? Like, I just look normal. And so I feel like I have a lot of expectations on my shoulders. Yes, I've been crying watching my own video. So yeah, I feel like I have a lot of expectation. Well, you know, people think I'm more capable of doing things than I am. I'm so used to having the pain. I hide the pain so well now. And a lot of chronic pain sufferers, doesn't matter what kind of pain you have, are really good at hiding the pain. And most people would have no idea what, you know, they're going through, I'm going through. I could smile at you and really be, you know, in a lot of pain. I'm just used to it. I have to get on, you know, there's just no other options. And so, yeah, that's a really hard thing for me too, is like the expectation of, you know, what other people think that I'm capable of, and not knowing what's going on inside. And then on the other hand, like, if you say something about it, then it's like, oh, you know, oh, well, you look fine, so it can't be that bad, you know. And it is, you know, it really, really is. You know, some days it's, you know, I'm lucky in the sense that I can touch my face like that, but, you know, wearing my glasses can be excruciating. And then not wearing them is also excruciating, because, you know, like, that's why I wear glasses, to try and help with the pain. And so, you know, and then, you know, I could just be doing day to day, and I get extreme bursts of pain in my face, and the hope that I hold on to in that moment is knowing, oh, my son is harassing the cat. Okay, if you have to, darling. Just wait, because I'll do the vacuuming in a minute. It's morning, I haven't done all my housework. Yeah, so like, you know, holding on to that hope that, well, I know that the pain's going to go. It's not going to linger. But the other thing is that I have TN2, so it's like constant burning or constant pain. Like, I don't just get sharp jolts that go away. I could have eye pain for hours on end, you know, and so it's hard that, and I know, especially from my family, I know what they expect of me and what they think that I'm capable, and a lot of the time I do try to do what, you know, is suggested, or, you know, whatever, and it's hard. That is really, really hard, and I do really struggle with that. So yeah, I just wanted to add that in, and generally I'm okay about it, you know. I probably should say no sometimes, but I generally am okay about it. But just lately, with everything, I'm like, ugh, you know, it's just another brick on the shoulders. So that's my update, and I just wanted to post because it's my real. I think people need to see these things, and this is how I'm feeling. But on the other hand, I hope that everybody is really good, and I hope that everybody's doing okay, because I want the best for everybody, you know, like, and I know that I'll be okay eventually. Like, I will mentally, not pain-wise, you know, I just don't know. But mentally, I'll be fine. Like, you know, just give me some time to pull myself together and I'll be good, because I am a warrior and I got this, you know. So, yeah, I hope everyone's good, and we'll catch up next time for hopefully a better video. Thanks.